We called it.
He's only gone and done it.
Yeah.
To nobody's surprise.
To nobody. It was never going to end any other way. So, good job. Good job. I, when it happened, laughed out loud hysterically. He got clipped and fell down, and I instantly burst into laughter.
For context, we are talking about Illia Topuria's savage murder of Charles Oliveira.
Yes.
At UFC
Yep.
317.
Mm-hmm.
Which was yesterday at the time of recording this.
Yep. You can turn you up a little bit if you want.
I can just yell.
Your left dial. Mine's turned up.
Okay.
I was just watching our audio and yours is a bit lower than mine. That'll do. Yeah, what do we even have to say about it, really? There's not a lot of fight to talk about. He skull fucked him as expected. And in just as crazy fashion, he literally did exactly what he said he was going to the point where he was like, it's going to be easier because Charles goes forward. He's like, the only reason it's taken so long with everyone else is they go backwards and they run from me.
Yeah.
And Charles went forward.
See,
Charles got fucking slept.
We did discuss this and we're like, this is probably the most likely outcome. And I was emotionally prepared for it.
Yeah, it was a lot easier to take.
Like, I went home and I was still just like, all right, cool. But like, when we got home and like you and Sam like went out,
yeah,
I was kind of sat on the lounge and I was just like, now what?
It's crazy.
It's still kind of caught up to me. I was like, oh.
Now you just get to support him.
Yeah.
Now that's to the point where like I was saying in the pub, I just want to see who he can beat. Feed him everyone.
Dude, imagine if he KOs Volk, KOs Max, KOs Charles, 3 like legends, and then Paddy the Batty beats him.
That's what I was talking about.
Imagine.
It'd be so fucking
Imagine.
funny.
Just 3 like Hall of
Scousers
Famers
don't
in a
get
row.
knocked out.
Your sausage.
Yeah, sausage.
He's twerking on him.
Yeah, little man.
You little shit.
You're dead now, so what? So what?
Just imagine
Yeah.
that fucking head, the little.
It'd be sick as fuck. Not gonna happen though. He will out wrestle him. He will beat him in the stand up.
I don't think it's gonna happen. I think
he will kill Gaethje. He will kill Armin.
I saw a clip actually, and it was like the crowd reaction when he knocked out Charles, and it's like point of view, Armin and Gaethje realizing they'll never put their hands on that fucking title, and they're just like. You can see him like you can see Armin especially just going, "Oh my god, I'm never gonna be the champion."
Yeah, no, you're never gonna get anywhere fucking near it.
You piss that goodbye.
Yeah, it's insane. I'm happy to watch him finger a few more kids in that division. But the Islam fight realistically is the one everyone wants to see. It's so much anticipation.
See,
I reckon it'd either be a really good fight or Ilya will kill him another person.
See, here's my thing, right? Because I think, like, looking at it, I was like, nah. I was like, a move up to welterweight. I don't think he could keep up with the big boys. But what fucking reason do I have to doubt him? If he's
exactly.
Like, if he's like, I'm gonna go up to welterweight, I'm gonna kill Islam, and you're just like, fine, fuck it, sure, whatever.
Yeah.
You could even go to heavyweight, and you could just, fuck it, whatever.
I'm gonna look up how tall Islam is.
He's fuck.
How tall?
I'm gonna guess 5, 6 foot. No,
He's the same height as Charles.
5'10".
Yep.
Yeah.
To the centimeter.
Okay.
So, da.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah. Awesome.
Supposedly, Islam walks around it. Topuria walks around at a weight that probably wouldn't be that hard for him to go up to that. So.
No, but what do those boys walk around at?
Yeah, exactly. Islam would be huge.
No, he's actually struggling to put on weight. He's been saying.
Oh, really?
He's like, yeah, I'm struggling to put on weight, and everyone's like, get on the DC diet, brother.
Yeah.
You put it on real quick.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because Ilya is pretty short.
Yeah, I still I don't think it'll be a problem for him.
Yeah, no, like if he says he's gonna do it, it's like it's to the point now where you're just like, okay,
Yeah, we literally
Fuck
just
it.
have to sit and watch. He's gonna do
Fuck it.
whatever he wants or whatever the UFC wants him to do, and he's gonna do it really fucking well.
The thing that I fucking hate about this though, and what's gonna happen is like, I'll get on the Illia train, I'll go, fuck it, I'm gonna back him, KO, and then he'll lose.
Yeah,
Or he'll submit this guy, and I'll just go.
he'll probably get a submission.
Like
or something.
I don't think there's ever gonna be a day where I'm gonna bet on or against Illia and win.
Yep.
I think I'm fucked for eternity.
He just, yeah, and he's just gonna get to like 23-0 and then retire, and we'll never hear from him again, like a super villain. It was just, it's insane. I don't even know. Yeah, he just, like I said, when Charles was fucking talking to all of his little bitch boys before he went to the ring. Yeah, his shit team. Like I said, one of them, it looked like, obviously it wouldn't have been in English, but it looked like one of them lip read sacrifice. And so that's why I turned to you and I said, dude, it looked like he just said sacrifice. He's the final sacrifice.
Dude, that clip they played in the fights beforehand of like Charles' locker room and he's like on the floor,
yeah,
getting
dude,
like massage and shit, and he looked dead.
The most fucking what's it called? Foreshadowing.
Yeah,
They couldn't have foreshadowed harder.
except he was face up when he died in the ring, and he was face down in the locker, so they kind of messed that up.
That's fucked. I don't even know. Yeah,
Yeah, no,
he's
I'm
on
just-
he's on next level fucking bad guy shit.
I'm just glad that I could emotionally prepare for this one.
Mm,
Except there was that glimmer of hope when he like was kind of looking for the leg lock,
yeah.
and I was screaming in the pub, "Fucking break it!
Yeah.
Stab it!
I didn't think he was gonna
Make
get
him
it.
never walk again!"
I never thought he was gonna get it.
There was a glimmer of, and I didn't even see when Charles got cut. I think Ilya may have just like looked at him just a bit hard. Just
I
been like,
think so. He probably just pulled like a face that Kai shithole France put on. You know, the really angry
Yeah,
face.
yeah.
He probably did that, and fucking Oliveira's face just crumpled into shit.
He might have strummed his guitar on the walk.
Yeah.
And it's, oh,
You know what it was? It was his son. His son on the edge of the octagon just going.
play like a little tiny guitar.
Yeah. And Oliveira just goes.
You can feel it coming though. He's like,
Like Harry Potter. Did you ever watch that, see people play that video game when they were younger? And it's like you are a child and you're like the child of the devil and you just got to kill your whole family.
what the fuck?
Yeah, it was
No.
a game that like all like YouTubers played when we were younger. I can't remember. It wasn't Lucifer. It was something else. And that's what his kid literally looked exactly like that kid, like that. It was like
I can't explain it, but his kid gives me like evil vibes, and
oh yeah.
like I feel like if you like sat down, like if you're just sitting around and he'll just walk past and like stab you with a pen, but
Yeah.
oh, what the fuck? Hola.
Yeah, and exactly. You'd have no idea. You'd
Yeah.
think he's the sweetest little thing.
People come around
And he'd be
he-
smiling
yeah,
already at you.
He'd do a different face. People would be like, "Oh my, he's so well mannered." Hola, gracias, por favor, thank you. And everyone leaves, and he just goes, "You can't. You're in my seat." What? You heard me, you
I
little
want to find the
bitch.
name of this game. You
Get
keep
out of my
talking.
way, you fat fucking cow.
Oh, I don't know why I thought you were going to say something insane for a second there.
Because that's what he would do. He's fucking evil. That's the kind of vibes he gives. But you know, it might just be the little tiny suit they had him put up in. But did you see fucking DC? It was like their after fight commentary, and he's still glazing the fuck out of his team, like out of Islam and stuff, because they were like, Ilya looked very impressive out there. Like, if he could do what he did to Charles to Islam, and he's like, there's no way that would ever happen. There's no way that would ever happen.
Was he really saying
Yeah.
that?
He's like, there's no way.
How do you have nothing else to go on, like, to say that he won't do that?
Mm.
Volk took him to fucking 5 rounds, and people argue that Volk won, and he fucking killed Volk. Obviously, it was coming off the KO, sure,
Yeah,
but
and a binge drinking
yeah,
sesh.
but still. And then what's the excuse for Max? Max just came off a fucking insane KO, got raped. Oliveira,
Yeah.
full fight camp, raped. Like, like you can't just no, it won't happen. Shut up, DC.
He's the best. Yeah, I'm so sick of fucking DC's commentary.
Ugh, me too.
Why don't you just stuff a donut in there and shut the fuck up?
Yeah, all of them. Like we always like we obviously love it, but when they fucking start getting like clearly biased, they clearly have someone who they've been talking about like before the fight leading up, and they just pick him. And it's like you when you're watching someone who you want to win. You pick all the good stuff that they're doing because you're mostly watching them. That's exactly what they do. So you're commentating. You're not meant to be fucking biased.
Like when they pick Peyton Talbot. And they're just like, oh my God. Oh, look at that knee. And it's like, he just ate a fucking overhand.
Yeah. When he,
Were you gonna mention
the start of round 3, I think it was, where he like fucking copped 2 combos, I think, back to back. And then literally like nearly straight after that, a little bit after that, they go, oh, he's just moving so nice. He's moving so good. He's like, is he?
Yeah. We're watching the same fucking
Yeah, what
shit?
part of him is moving nice?
Oh my God, fuck me dead. Shut up.
The game is Lucius.
Oh.
Let me show you Lucius.
Yeah, let's take a look at Illia Topuria's. Illia Topura.
Taptula.
Let's give this a gaze.
It's literally his fucking kid.
Holy shit.
Yeah. That's Illia Topuria's child.
Imagine the Spanish.
Look at the fucking,
soundtrack.
literally the
He's
suit he
wearing
had
the same
on.
fucking suit.
It's literally the suit he had on.
I can just hear Spanish guitars.
Yeah. And
Dude,
so
that stuff is the soundtrack of my nightmares.
all you do is just kill your family. And look, I'm not saying he's going to do it, but he's going to do something of the sort. He's either going to kill someone in his family or...
I don't think he has the same power as Illia. I think he'd have a tough time killing
he's
Illia.
definitely going to be bullying kids in his school for sure.
Yeah.
I think maybe his dad or mum might even... I reckon his mum is going to catch him killing animals, killing small animals, and try and hide it from the dad for a bit because she's like, oh no, Illia will get too angry.
I don't think he'll... I think he'll just skip killing animals.
Go straight to the sister.
I think he knows his power.
Yeah.
He's watching his dad just go... And he's like, see. And he's just going to school and just fucking...
Yeah. Yeah. He just waits until after school and just fucking kills the janitor.
Finds someone with like blonde hair and he's like, you're my Charles Oliveira.
Yeah.
What? You must die.
Yeah. But no, he'd like tease it. He'd like say like something cruel to him and then wait the next day and when he's not watching and no one's around and punch him in the back of the head.
He's got to have a couple...
Just stomp him.
He's got to have a couple press conferences like his dad. He's just at recess gathering kids around. Tomorrow, he must pay. The fuck did I do? I will kill him in the first round.
Yeah, but he's the same as his dad. I like you. I'm sorry. It had to be you.
Why'd it have to be me? What? I didn't want it to be you, but it must.
And then the UK exchange student comes along. He fucking beats him to death on the first day of school.
With a hammer.
Yeah.
I'm a Scouser lad.
With a Bob the Builder fucking figurine.
Scousers might not get knocked out, but they do die.
They bleed slowly to
Much
death.
like everyone else I hit with a hammer. Their head explodes.
Oh, fuck. Do you have anything to add to him at all?
To Illia.
To that fight, yeah. I mean, it looked scary. Like I said, when they were on the ground and Illia won won the exchange on the ground. He ended up getting on top and he got like the crucifix or whatever. Like, it just goes to show because like everyone always says, oh, like we haven't seen his grappling. Everyone says that it's good. He says that it's good. We haven't seen it. He showed a fucking dash right there.
I'm at the point I will believe anything he fucking says. If he's like, in this fight I'm going to sprout wings from my back and I'm going to fly up and I'm going to throw spears at him and he will die. I'll be like, I believe that's going to happen.
He doesn't have a lying bone in his fucking body.
Yeah, you know what? You're going to manifest that.
He speaks nothing but the truth.
He might be Jesus Christ.
This is the problem. We're calling him the devil, but he might be God.
He might be Jesus Christ
himself. He's gone into the ring just to fucking kill a bunch of people.
Imagine if he is the second coming of Jesus and he's like, I had to show you that I can perform these miracles because what I say comes to life.
Yep.
Nobody believes the water and wine shit. I've seen too many TikToks. You make it at home. It's easy. But to kill all these people,
Yeah.
That is a miracle. Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy. Do we move on?
What do you think about like Paddy and Illia? Like, do you think that'd be close? Because I've seen people be
No.
like,
No.
like,
No, I absolutely love Paddy, but I just don't see a realm where he wins.
like my missus, like her and her friend, they love Paddy. They
Mm.
think he's like just awesome. And she's like, "Oh my god, Paddy's gonna fight for the title." I was like, "Yeah, tell your friend, like that's probably gonna happen." And then she's so excited. Her friend's so excited.
Mm.
And I was like, you know, he's probably gonna like fucking die. Right?
Yeah.
And she's like, "No, he won't. He won't die." My King
Oh,
Paddy.
here
and
it is.
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh,
You're about to experience it.
yeah." And I was like, remember when Volk got fucking murdered?
Yeah.
And I was distraught.
Remember when Alex Pereira lost?
Yeah, and I was so upset.
Remember when Sean Strickland lost?
And I was hanging off the fucking rafters by a rope. Remember that? And you had to cut me down.
Yeah.
That'll be you. You're
Yeah.
gonna feel that pain. And she's like, "No, I won't, because Paddy will win." I just went,
Nah, no way. I love Paddy as well, but it's just no. He's not on the level of any of the people that Ilya has fought yet. I think he's great, and he's shown time after time that he's getting better and better and better. But he's fucking clearly no one is at Ilya Topuria level.
Yeah, well, I don't even know what the fuck you could do.
I think Taito Ivasa would have a tough time.
Well, you put him against the cage.
I better say, he'd probably just take him down. He'd probably
Yeah.
like lift him over his shoulders and throw him like in Spider-Man 1.
It'd probably just rip him in half.
Yeah.
Probably just like,
And just drink it.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know if that fight will happen because Dana did not
Paddy.
seem happy about it.
Yeah, no, he didn't. Well,
No.
like, it was pretty fucking... When they pulled him into the ring, I was like, "Oh, this is pretty fucking wild." Because
Yeah.
you have so many like people that are at the top that are like deserving of a title shot. Like you got
Yeah.
Justin Gaethje's right there, like Armin's right there.
Yeah.
Armin probably will need to fight. I think what'll happen is like, because Paddy was ready for a title eliminator. He was already saying that. He was
Yeah,
like,
I saw. Is this based on the post that did you send it to me or did you see it? Oh, it was MMA Guru was literally about to say the same thing that you.
Oh,
were
is
about to
he?
say. He literally said that like it'll end up being the 3-way thing. 2 will fight for an eliminator. 1 will fight Ilya. Then whoever else will play.
yeah.
Then get the
I
ring again.
feel like they'll probably, because Paddy was already ready to do that. He'd been saying that. Like he was fucking probably just as shocked as everyone else when they
Yeah.
were like, "Get him in here."
Yeah.
He's probably like, "Lad, what the fuck?
Yeah. Get me in
Holy
there,
shit."
lad.
Yeah. Quick, get the contracts. Get me in there. Get the photos.
Yeah.
It's official.
I don't know. I would like to see him fight someone else first.
I honestly though, I wouldn't be like upset if they just went boom straight because they have beef.
No,
They-
it'd be a
they
great
got
fight.
hell
It'll be a
beef.
great fight. Like the lead up to it'll be sick. It'll be so
Have
cool.
you seen like what started their beef and shit?
Was it on just in the presser?
No, there was something before that. They were I don't know what exactly happened, but they were like backstage or like the night before a fight or some shit.
Mm.
Weren't even scheduled to fight each other. Different weight divisions. Ilya was at featherweight. He's at lightweight.
Yeah.
Fucking whatever. But Paddy's like heating up his food, and Ilya rocked up with like 6 of his friends, and they're like talking shit. And Paddy was like, "Yeah, I was fucking surrounded. They come at me like little pussies. Fucking 6 of them. There's 6 on 1." So he's like, they're talking shit, and he's like, "Yes, I got the fucking sanitizer bottle, bounced it off his head." So he's thrown a hand sanitizer bottle at him, and there's this fucking like a brawl and shit. He's like, "Yeah, he's fucking knocked me food." Whatever the fuck. And then they had the press conference where he's like, "You little pussy. 6 on 1, you pussy."
Yeah, that's
fucking-
sick.
he's
That's so
screaming at him.
sick.
Ah!
He's great.
Sit down.
It's so good when you have people with personalities.
Mm.
That's good. Some are just boring. Perfect transition into Kaikara France, who has 0 personality at all. Now we can talk about that.
And got bitched.
Yeah. Look, obviously he's our New Zealand brethren, but just for a second, I was talking about a lot of the pub and shit talking.
Yeah, you were hating it.
The New Zealander football team or any representation for New Zealand, do it once before the fucking match starts, and then that's it. They don't fucking do it at halftime. They don't do it when they score a try and they're getting drinks. They don't do it at the end of the game. They do it once, mate. Like, fuck me. Every 2 seconds, he's fuck me. Do something else.
Did you see Joe Rogan's face at the face
yeah,
off
he's-
when he's like,
The most white boy thing ever.
he looked like
Why would he be doing
I
that?
reckon he was tripping balls. And he's
Yeah,
just
true.
like-
He probably was high as fuck. He's like, am I the only one?
he's
seeing
watching
this?
Kai's tongue grow out of his head and choke Pantoja. And he's just,
Just going like,
yeah.
he's all.
It's like, oh my god. His tongue's come out as talking to Joe.
Yeah.
Kiss me, brother.
Imagine we saw him do that. Just,
Put his
What's Jay doing?
Dana's just looking at him.
Yeah. Anyway, I
Yeah.
get it. It's a fucking very rich culture. It's sick, whatever. Huckers and that, but Jesus Christ, dude, you're fucking pounding it into the earth.
Less time doing the war dance before the fight, more time at the gym defending jokes.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's gonna be rough.
Yeah. You reckon he's even gonna be out? Like, he'll get better.
Kai,
Yeah.
he won't fight for a title again.
You don't reckon?
I can't see a world where he would.
Not if it's Pantoja, no.
I think he's fought for a title before against like Moreno or some shit. Wasn't it?
Was
I think
it?
he's
Yeah,
fought,
it was. It was. Yeah.
lost that.
Unfortunately,
Lost that. Yeah, I
he's
just
gonna
don't.
be. He's just gonna be that dude. He's just
I
gonna be
just-
that dude in the division that's just got knockout power, and they just
Yeah.
feed people to him and
Yeah.
see if they can.
Yeah,
get to
this
the next
guy's
level.
up and coming. Let's see how. Oh, he's dead.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Cheers, Kai.
Yeah, congratulations, Kai.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just can't. I don't see.
No, well, he's been beaten by him twice now, so.
Yeah,
um,
like I don't see Pantoja losing anytime soon. Like Van will probably
His
give him
reign
a
is
fucking cut.
crazy.
Like Van's a fucking dog, but I don't.
mm,
We haven't seen him on the ground.
it
Pantoja
all.
mixes it up.
I
really
do
fucking
reckon.
well.
I doubt. I would not be surprised if Van is a future champ. 100%. He looks incredible. Especially for his fucking size. The fact that he's small and it's in flyweight is so funny.
Yeah, and he's 23, dude.
Yeah, 23. He's getting a title shot. That's
He's
sick.
been.
It's good to see.
He's fucking sped run to the title.
Yeah. Well, when was his? It was like a what? 2-month turnaround? Not even 1 month?
3 weeks.
3 weeks. Oh my god.
And people were like, that's short notice, and he's like, 3 weeks is heaps of time. The fuck you talking about? He's a fucking.
Well, I
beast.
guess if you're fit and then you just go straight into a fight camp dedicated to this person, it's not like that bad.
Yeah.
Like
like
you're already fucking fit. He didn't get damaged.
Yeah,
Go for
yeah.
it.
And he probably like he didn't have that much
oh.
time to like splash out and fucking blow himself out heaps.
Yeah, that's it.
So like it's whatever. What are you fucking doing? Get off the fucking
Turn it
camera.
that way a little bit more.
Get off the fucking camera. The fucking
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Pantoja he'll retire with that fucking thing.
I think you could justify Pantoja moving up and fighting Merab. He's beaten fucking everyone.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they ask him to do that.
Who do you think would win that?
Moving up, play Marab.
Yeah, Merab's a fucking beast.
Yeah, I think
Like
I
Pantoja-
don't think he's big enough for that.
Pantoja's a humble beast where he's just like, yeah, fucking whatever. Merab's just, wah!
Yeah, yeah, Marab's just because he's going up.
He'll eat
If there
him.
was a world where Marab could possibly go down, then I'd be like, oh, I don't know. But I don't think going up that he'd be able to beat Marab.
It'd be fucking competitive though, I reckon.
It'd be a cool fight.
It'd be a hell fight.
Yeah,
But the
Pantoja's just fucking insane.
The sad thing is,
his
like,
skill is just
flyweight never gets any respect that they deserve.
no.
Like, no one gives a fuck because they're
No.
so little. They're like, oh, whatever. But it's like, this shit is insane.
Yeah,
These are two people.
who do you reckon? I never got to watch Mighty Mouse, but who do you reckon's better? Is it Pantoja? Because I never got to watch Mighty Mouse's before my UFC days.
Fuck, I don't know.
And I have
man.
not gone back and watched Mighty Mouse fights. I've only seen like little breakdowns that I'm sure everyone's seen. And
Yeah, I actually don't know.
yeah,
I don't
haven't
know
seen
what
enough.
I would. Yeah. Fuck.
That would have been the matchup
That'd be fucking
because he was the
unreal.
goat before Pantoja,
Yeah.
wasn't he?
Well, Pantoja wanted to fight him, and Mighty Mouse was like, my black ass is retired.
Yeah,
And he said that.
the Mighty Mouse went up, didn't he? Did he do both divisions or no?
I don't actually. I have no fucking clue.
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh well.
I don't know. I don't know. Before our time, we're new players in an old game.
Yeah. We're young bucks in a world of dead bulls.
But yeah, it's so sick to see him do that shit, and then now to see like Joshua Van coming up. So even if Joshua Van doesn't fucking beat him this time, I'm sure either Pantoja will retire before he gets another shot, or if he'll get another shot, maybe he can improve. And
yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he just like retired after his next one because he's getting up there.
He's getting up there. He's got a fucking great record.
40 fucking pro fights, 35, or maybe it's 30-5 or 35-5.
What's his win streak at now?
Fucking high.
It's fucking a lot.
It's so stupid.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's like you've got your sick pants, you got your belt. Get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Your pants are sick as fuck.
And that's the only way, unfortunately, for the division to sort of keep going now, because he's going to keep destroying everyone.
Yeah.
Makes it a bit more like, here you go, fucking the rest of you shit cunts, fight for it. Fight for the crumbs.
See, that was because everyone was like, oh, Kai's got that crazy knockout power. And it's like, it doesn't even fucking matter.
No.
Like, Pantoja didn't even get hit.
No.
He just diminished it so quick.
Mm.
And was just like, yeah, fuck you then.
That's it. Like, it was sort of like, it went to the third round, but it was sort of just like, thinking back, there was never a moment where your butthole was clenched for Pantoja.
Yeah.
It wasn't.
It clenched because it fucking clenched right up when he was looking at that choke because I was like, I've got you by points, my brother.
Yeah.
Fucking fuming.
Yeah.
Fucking
we should have
fuming.
known.
Yeah, we should have known. You just can't have anything nice.
Nah.
Should have bet bigger.
Yeah. I think.
Should talk about RoboCop's fucking murder.
That's it. Yeah, well, we just talked about Joshua Van as being the same one. We don't need to talk about the Moiciano fight. Moiciano.
No.
Fuck that.
Didn't happen.
Felipe Lima. That one was shit. Yeah, let's talk about Gregory Rodriguez fucking committing murder.
Super necessary follow-up.
Yeah, fuck. Do you see what he said in the press conference afterwards?
I think there's a clip where he's like, we signed the contract.
Yeah.
We're here to fight.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, he was dead.
He was out, dude. You don't have to worry about him getting back up.
Dude, his arms were at his side, head fucking
he was
bouncing
stiff
off
and
the
it bounced off
canvas.
the fucking canvas.
And in that 1 second, because you had time,
he had a moment where he's like, yeah.
This motherfucker might get up.
Yeah.
In 2 days' time, he might twitch. So
this is going to feel really good.
Yeah. Get some.
Yeah. That was fucked.
Poor Herb Dean. You see him sprinting, just like, oh my fuck. I'm about to lose me chop.
It always happens on Herb's fucking.
What's he doing? Why was he all the way back there?
He definitely like walks up to him before like they walk out, like pre-fighting, like pulls them in together and whispers like, "I'm gonna let one of you motherfuckers die. I'm gonna be a second too late."
It's like, listen, when you go in this cage, it's either you or him. So you better pray to fucking God it's you, because I'm not intervening till like it's too late.
I'm gonna be a dash too late, and what you do in that time, it's completely up to you.
When one of you guys gets knocked down, like, it's in my contract, I'm gonna turn around.
Yeah.
Just for a moment.
Just for a second.
I'm gonna do a pirouette. And whatever happens, then happens. It's not up to me.
I don't know why he ran over and like grabbed him. He should have like dove in front of the.
I wouldn't want to get in between.
You see it a lot, yeah, but you see like referees do it a lot.
Yeah. Still, well, I don't.
Yeah, I guess protect yourself, whatever.
Yeah, nah, fuck that. He didn't sign the contract to get hit
You
in
do
the
sign
head.
up. Yeah, you do sign the contract.
He didn't sign shit.
You do, yeah.
I mean, he tried his best, but fucking RoboCop was just, nah, this cunt's gonna go.
He knew. He decided it was time.
Imagine being the other dude's corner. He goes down, you're like, fuck. Oh.
Yes. I want to see a slow-mo of them just going. just to see him stand over him and then cock it up and they just go, no, don't do it.
This is like,
don't do it.
The instant reaction of just like, oh.
Literally a RoboCop finisher move. I wouldn't have been surprised if his head splattered and fucking threw across the canvas.
Imagine if he just died.
Imagine you punch him right in the neck. You signed the contract.
Fuck it, I saw his left finger twitch. Get him. Get him again.
He blinked. That was him shutting his eyes.
Yeah, that was actually his eyes rolling to the back of his skull because he's unconscious. Tomato, tomato.
Oh, God.
Come see, come sell. I don't know.
All right. Well, I think that'll do for the rest of the fights. Were shit. Well, not shit. We just didn't see him.
Oh, shit.
And we missed the one where we missed a bet on the 26-second knockout where he fucking kneed the shit out of him and then killed him.
Yeah,
That
you
was
were
annoying.
upset about that.
Yeah, that was annoying.
Need this shit out of him and killed him.
Yeah. But I have a few things that I actually was meant to look up beforehand and didn't, so that's good from me.
Awesome.
Do you have anything you want to quickly talk about while
Let me
I
have
sort this
a
out?
squiz, rattle off some shit while I'm looking. This makes for riveting content right here.
Yeah, right. Silence while I
no,
was flicking on our phones.
Yeah.
We're at around 32.
Actually, no, I did have something. Did you see that clip today of Sean Strickland entering the cage and fucking hitting that dude?
That dude look like the biggest wanker.
Now, yeah, listen. Retaliation like that after a fight is like, is it necessary? Probably not.
Yeah.
But on the same page, right? Look who the fuck you're talking to.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Like,
You can't talk shit, flip off, and gesture towards Sean Strickland and not expect him to staunch in there.
He's hit people for much less.
Yeah, he might even fucking pull a gun on you out the front. I would not put it past him at all. He 100% would.
Like, I think,
what now, motherfucker?
Yeah. That was such a good impression.
That'd be it. He'd kill him and we'd never see him in the UFC again.
Let's talk now. You want to do it again?
Yeah, literally.
This is America, motherfucker.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Like, honestly,
Insane.
that is that guy's fault. Like,
Yeah.
You've already won.
I would love to know what provoked it. Do you reckon he just hates Sean, or do you reckon Sean was doing Sean things and talking so much shit?
See, I don't know, but he might. I don't think Sean would talk that much shit from the corner
Yeah.
because like, he's coaching his fighter. He's not like that. Like whenever he fights someone, he's always like the first to congratulate their opponent and like fucking make sure they're okay. Like he's pretty good sport.
Yeah.
I think this guy he's probably been a fucking flog the whole time. He's probably been talking shit
Yeah, I'd say
leading
so.
up to the fight because like they were cornering like their friend and he's
Yep.
obviously fucking finished him and then just continued to be a fucking flog. He's pointed at Sean Strickland directly and going, "You're a fucking pussy. Fucking suck my dick. Oh, here it is." And Sean's like, "Oh, motherfucker." It's like, you hate to victim blame, but in this scenario, it's like you should have known better. Honestly, you should have fucking known
Look
better.
at the dude that you're pointing at.
Yeah.
Look at the dude behind your middle finger.
You should have known better.
Yep.
And like, emotions are fucking high. It's like they're cornering a fight. They've just seen their guy like lose.
Get choked the fuck out while standing up.
Yeah. Like, what do you think was going to happen? They're going to come in. "Oh, great fight, mate.
Yeah.
Wonderful." No,
After you flip them off.
He's going to fucking hit you.
No, he's going to come in with everything.
Oh.
He looked big.
He's fat now. Well, he's not fat, but he always gets a bit fucking chunky between fights. He loves it.
Yeah. Just a patriot.
That fucking, just the image of him and Chris Curtis staunching it.
Yeah.
You fucking saying
Chris Curtis ended up saving him too.
Yeah.
He just wanted to fucking like give him a bit of a mouthful.
Yeah, probably a bit of a shove.
And then Strickland threw a punch and he was like, "Oh, whoa, whoa."
Yeah, oh, whoa.
I probably was more for Sean than anything.
Yeah.
To stop Sean getting in heaps of fucking trouble.
Come here, motherfucker.
Yeah. I'm going to quickly read something and see if it's good enough reading.
Okay.
Because I was listening to the Bad Friends podcast.
Yeah.
And they were talking about, obviously, a pretty common thing talked about from Bobby Lee is that, for those who don't know, Bobby Lee and Andrew Santino are the comedians who have that podcast. He talks about his rehab a lot and how he, like his problems in the past and blah, blah, and how he's molested, which is pretty funny.
By a guy with Down syndrome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and like talking about rehab, and he was like telling some wild stories. I was like, I want to look up some wild things that have been said and done in rehab, because he was like saying some stuff, some things he couldn't say.
Dude,
So I
we
thought
should
I'd
send you to
quickly
rehab
look it
just
up.
as like a little
Yeah,
experiment. Because I
Let's
remember
see.
like earlier episodes where you did like the ghost hunting thing. It was like, yeah, well, this would be a fun experience.
yeah.
Let's get you addicted to drugs.
Yeah.
Send you to rehab. We'll take a hiatus. You know?
Don't want me to just pretend.
No, it's got to be authentic. Do they drug test you at rehab?
I think you have to be sent, don't you?
No, you can admit yourself.
No.
That's like the whole thing. That's the beauty of it.
Dude, we can make up a whole front.
Do you reckon they'll check you though if they're like, or you go and you're like, I'm addicted? They go, I don't
No,
think
I'd be
so.
like, I'm sober a week.
I'm relapsing.
Yeah.
But do you think would they test you and be like, oh, you know, would they, or would they just go get on in here, pal?
No, I don't think so. I think that'd be, because who in their right mind is going in there sober to be a fuckhead? I don't think many people are going into those situations like that.
Yeah, but most people like they go in like they have like their last hit and they go, oh, this is my last time, and then they go to rehab and they're like clearly fucked.
Mm,
Like, do you reckon that? But do you think they'd look at you and be like, are you sure?
I don't think
You
so.
look fine. Or you think that you
Because
have
there's so many
appearance of a
different
crackhead?
there's so many different stories that lead to rehab. Rehab is for people who are still using and trying to quit, who have quit and just keep going, or like there's so many different stories. It's not like you have to be sober to go, or you have to be using to go. It's a
Yeah. Do you think they would ask any question if you're just like, yeah, I'm addicted to meth? They just go,
I think there'd definitely be things.
maybe this is something we could actually do.
No, no. The last thing I want to do is go to a room full of fucking Newcastle's finest and be lying and pretending, and then get stabbed in the throat in the car park.
Rehab's
and
fun, dude.
That's
Not
how I
rehab.
finish.
No.
Rehab's fun.
No, because I had to visit a family. I've told you this. I had to visit a family member, but it wasn't rehab. They were in the psych ward of a hospital,
Yep.
and I had to go visit that, and like, because they have like, all the security doors and shit, and like they lock it up and whatnot. And then I went in there and like visited them, and then as I was leaving, I was just kind of like waiting around at like the reception area, and there was just like a lounge there because it's just a fucking like window.
Yep.
And I'm like in with the crazies, and I'm just kind of standing there, and then someone like he hadn't seen me before, and he was like, "Oh, are you new?" And I was like, "Oh no, I'm not a regular. I can leave. I'm a visitor. I can go. I'm trying to do that." And he looked at me like, "You fucking piece of shit." And I realized as soon as I said,
I'm not confined to this crazy place.
I'm not one of you guys.
I'm not like that.
No,
I'm
I pay taxes.
yeah.
I'm good, brother. But
I have a hex debt, dude.
yeah. I'm productive.
Yeah. I'm like, you
No.
fucking
As soon
piece
as
of
I said
shit.
it, I was like, "Oh, that was the wrong thing to say," because he was just trying to make a friend. And I was like, "No, I can leave, brother. I'm out of here. See you later.
Yeah.
Good luck. Enjoy your padded room and your bland toast. I'm going home. Probably gonna jerk off and watch Netflix.
Yeah, they literally.
Use long power cords to charge my phone. Something you can never do here."
Your bitch ass wants fucking your crust off your toast, and you have to fucking peel it off because you can't use knives.
Yeah. Your phone's charging on a 1mm cable because you fucking hang yourself with it.
Yeah.
Here's me with my 3-meter extension cord in my room. Fucking. Yeah.
Tying it around my dick, pulling it tight.
Just for the fun of it.
Yep. Ugh.
Just because I can.
Well, I have a thing here. I don't know if it's going to be any good. If it's shit, I'll cut it out. If it's all right, we'll leave it in.
Okay.
Here you go. This is on
It's always
Quora.
promising.
Is it Quora? Quora?
Yeah.
What is the weirdest thing you saw in rehab? Question mark. Here we go. This is, I think, the number one.
A white guy.
Number one popped up. Yeah.
Imagine you see
A civilized being, not one of you others.
imagine someone that you see the other guy's story from my story. He's just like, I saw a guy just come in and leave.
Yeah.
That's me.
It's like they made me think I was crazy. They said he didn't come in, and they said that it's all in my head.
No one there, but I saw him. He threatened me with violence.
He remembers your face, and he's hunting. He's like the snail.
Holds up a picture. That'd be sick.
He's your snail.
That'd be awesome. Well, I don't know. What would I do to defend that?
Probably just beat him to death once he broke into
Yeah.
our house. I don't
Yeah.
know. Be like a sad ending. You could do it like The Last of Us, where it like follows your point of view and then it follows his point of view, and you meet in the middle, and it ends up you beating him to death.
Yeah.
And like his side of the story is really sad because it's like, oh, he went crazy. He had to experience all this thing. He saw you, and all he thought about every day is your face, and he escaped and finally got to you, and then he died to you.
I'm like Joel.
But your perspective, you're like, you were just in there doing your thing,
just hanging out,
just
seeing the peeps.
And then you didn't think about him, and then one day he breaks in and is like, I remember you.
You ruined my life.
You ruined my life.
And I'm like, oh, shut the fuck up. And
Every day for 15 years.
Shut the fuck up and do it already.
All right, here we go. Let's see what this is. This is anonymous. I'm guessing the most upvoted one because it's
anonymous.
Hopefully this isn't shit. I was in rehab a few years back for alcohol addiction. When you first get there, they immediately put you in a building strictly for a medical detox before you were placed into a regular room. Okay.
You would have to be on meth to get in there.
Yeah.
Make it convincing.
Yeah.
So now we know.
Yeah.
Cool.
I guess this is the rehab that's like a rehab center.
Yeah.
Not the ones that Bobby Lee was talking about.
What was he talking about?
He just goes like to seminars and just like those talking groups.
Oh,
so you just go and like hang out. That's what I meant by I think you can be at any level.
Oh, I thought you were talking about like a facility.
No, not a facility. No, a facility you definitely need to be like.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, one of the talking ones. Yeah, we can go and lie about shit.
Yeah.
Whatever.
That's what I was talking about.
Dude, I've gone to veterans meetings before.
Have you actually?
No. Yeah, I was in the 2nd Battalion.
Yeah.
War.
No, I thought you were just like bullshit your way through with like a fucking sorrow dad story or some bullshit.
See, I could now. I'm old enough now to be like, yeah, I was in Iraq. It's crazy. This liver.
I don't think so.
Prosthetic.
I don't think you have enough facial hair to pull off your age. I think people would think you're a lot younger than what you.
Yeah, but I can show them my ID and be like, yeah, look, I'm old enough. I was deployed. Fucking whatever. Stolen valor. And what would be the reason behind this?
You could say that you went to fucking like Palestine or like one of those.
Yeah, I was in the
Ukraine war. Yeah,
and someone fucking dropped a drone bomb.
Yeah,
on
I
me.
saw. Yeah, the drone bombed all 5 of my friends.
Yeah.
Yeah, the only thing that landed in my hand was my friend with the smallest dick.
Yeah, his
actually
penis landed in my hand.
in my palm.
I carry it around with me
I
today.
carry
Here
it
it
around.
is.
Here it is on my neck, on my chain.
I got his nut encrusted in
gold. Yeah, his gold encrusted cock around my neck. There were about 14 beds in detox, and most people spent 3 to 5 days in there, depending on the severity of your problem. There was a young girl staying in the detox building who really didn't seem like an addict. She was definitely odd, and she had a room to herself. The strangest thing I noticed is that her room looked more like a dorm room than a basic hospital type of room. She had posters hanging on the walls of various boy bands, as well as throw pillows, stuffed animals, etc. There was a lounge area where we could hang out and watch TV. What does that look like? It's a bunch of crackies.
I can describe it to you.
hanging.
I can describe it to you very well.
Oh, yeah.
I know exactly what it looks like. That's where I was stuck. There's just a glass window where the office people are working, just like overseeing. Okay, nobody killed each other with a plastic knife.
Yeah, no one's shaking more than they should be.
Awesome,
Good.
wonderful.
Oh, and he's itched more times this minute than the last minute. Let's monitor him, please.
Tranquilize him.
Yeah. Put him down.
From the wall, just a whole little slides open. Shh, a little blow dart. Oh.
Oh my god.
Get him again, please.
Are they just like acting normal, just hanging out?
Yeah. Sometimes.
Until one of them crashed the fuck out.
Well, yeah, normally they do it in their room.
Yeah.
So someone's like, they'll be like,
The minute they're alone.
yeah, they're like 2 people playing Uno, and then just in the background, just.
Yeah.
You know.
Fuck it hell.
Oh, you got me again.
Yeah. Go fish.
I love this game.
Checkmate.
Just playing checkers. No, Connect 4.
Connect
That's
4,
the one.
yeah. Except they're colorblind.
They're all put in the same color.
Yeah. Harry goes, yes! And the person's like, nah, no.
How do we win?
Yeah.
Whoever fills up the board.
There was a lounge area where we could hang out and watch TV. This girl's room was directly across from the lounge. She wore PJs all day, which I was told was not allowed. When she did come out of her room, which wasn't very often, she would tell whoever she was hanging out with that Justin Bieber and her were in love.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And he was coming to see her soon. Sadly, she really seemed to believe it. She never attended any mandatory groups and kind of just seemed to be there for no apparent reason. Finally, I asked another patient what her deal was. This poor girl had some serious mental issues and had been bounced all over different rehabs and hospitals all over the country by her very wealthy parents. She seemed okay, but was on some pretty serious meds to keep her in check. For whatever reason, she kept getting kicked out of every place her parents placed her in.
Oh my God.
Not sure why. And then I found out this poor girl had literally been living at this rehab for almost a year. I waited for this to take a dark turn.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm waiting for this to get wild.
Her dad fucked her until she was bleeding to death.
I'm waiting for it to be like, yeah, so she would make a life-size like statue of Justin Bieber out of shit and fuck it, and then she'd get kicked out. When's it gonna go to a dark place?
Yeah, it was. Fuck, I just lost it. It was the only place where she had never flipped out. She liked living there, so her parents were shelling out $10,000 a month out of pocket for her to live there. The nursing staff handled her meds and kept an eye on her, but basically she had no real reason to be there. I wanted to feel bad for her, but she seemed pretty happy. What the fuck? That's it.
That's it.
That's it.
I mean, to be fair, that is pretty fucking wild.
Yeah.
If she just seems like normal, and they're like, what's wrong with her? She's just hanging out in a room. And her family's like, I'm so fucking sick of you. Here's $10,000 a month just to fucking not have to deal with you.
Yeah, she must just be mentally...
I reckon when she blows up, she fucking blows up.
Yeah, 100%.
Like if they're like, here's the money.
If they missed that little Tuesday tab in her fucking tablets, God help us. They will be doing blow darts. Funk. Yeah. All Justin Bieber raps darts.
She's fucking eating them like sour candy. Just...
Yeah. I'm a go for Coma. That'd be a fucking Justin Bieber song.
She's got fucking tranquilizer darts just covered. I will never say never. She's not slowing down. I will fight you forever.
What's the one with not Ludacris in it? The other one of the black. Who was it?
Ludacris.
Was it Ludacris?
Yeah.
What's that song?
When I was 13.
Yeah, it was Ludacris.
I had my first.
Yeah, how's that chorus go again? I haven't heard that in ages.
Baby.
Yeah, that's it.
Baby.
Oh, she's just getting peppered.
She's just covered in tranquilizer. Like she should like this.
The speakers are actually attached to the darts. It's meant to help calm her down.
It's like this should have killed an elephant. How is she still standing?
And God help, one time they accidentally put a mini Ed Sheeran DVD and Shape of You starts playing as she turns into fucking the Hulk.
Just hear Ed Sheeran playing in the background.
Take me to your fucking arms. I'm in love with the shape of you. Push and pull like a manatee. She's just throwing people across the room. You're just there with your Combat Kitty headphones. It's on your phone, and in the background, all you just see is...
see a person splatter against the wall.
And you just leave and walk out.
All right, well, I'll see you next week.
Yeah.
I'm out. This is ridiculous.
I can keep going with these if you want.
Yeah, what else is there?
Holy
that kind
fuck,
of has
this is
just
a
like
long
a
one.
disappointing end. There's nothing to that. I want to see some crazy.
Here
Yeah.
we go.
Here we go. Give us this one.
The start of this. Original question. What is the weirdest thing you have seen in a psychiatric facility? The use of cattle shock prods on developmentally disabled children.
What do you mean? That's straight. I thought that was pretty stock standard shit. I thought that was what my tax money was paying for.
Yeah, what do you mean the wildest thing?
yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Is that not in every institute?
You mean the hardworking people of Australia are putting their taxpayers' money towards something that we think is going to
Where's it
contribute to
going?
you, and it's weird. It's weird. It's unproductive.
Where's my
You
taxpayers'
think it's
money?
unproductive?
If it's not going to cattle prods, where's my
We're
tax money
fucking
going?
these retards are fucking going out of pocket, and we're zapping them up. And all it's weird. They're fucking weird.
Why don't you just behave yourself? We don't have to fucking prod you with cattle prods.
Huh?
Why don't you? God.
Be normal.
Yeah. Stop eating cement. Stop drooling.
Stop building Play-Doh cakes and eating them.
I thought this was normal practice.
You're 35 and watching Dora the Explorer.
Yeah, you've just rubbed shit on the walls. I'm upset now because I thought this was typical practice.
Yeah, I
Now-
thought this was in the Constitution.
Yeah. It's the one I signed. The fuck was that?
Oh,
This actually
shit.
pairs up perfectly with the note that I had in my phone, which
Yeah.
was what happened to insane asylums. You don't hear about them.
Mm.
They used to be a big thing in the 50s.
No, well now they're facilities.
They lost
and
all their hype.
rehabilitation places
'Cause-
or places where we pay probably heaps of money for them to get taken care of properly.
Because Bill...
And
yeah.
not zap with cow
Boo.
prods.
Boo.
Boo. Bring back the cow prods.
Bring back waterboarding.
Bring back the wild shit they used to do.
Because Bill Burr has a joke where it's like, if you were a little loud in the street, then a little white van would pull up and you'd be gone.
That's
Bring that
literally
shit back.
what I was about to say. Let's go back to the times where maybe their eyes were a little too wide and they were a bit loud. Maybe they had spiky orange hair.
Someone's
And we
swinging
used
their
to
jaw a
send
bit
them into a
hard.
fucking thing and just do tests on them.
Yeah. Let's see if... I'm not sure, guys. A theory I had last night. What if we attacked him with rabid dogs?
Yeah.
Maybe the trauma would...
Let's
Make
see.
him normal.
Right. So, okay. His parents are saying that he's been playing too many video games and now he's seeing demon people. So let's pick him up. Come on, let's go. Put him in there. Feed him rat sack. Let's see what happens.
This might help.
Does it actually kill? And if it doesn't kill him, does it fix the demon people from the violent video games?
Does it make him smarter?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, we may have our first Captain America. He's dead.
He's dead. He's bleeding out of his mouth. Okay.
Okay, so...
Rat sack. Cross it off.
Okay, so
Let's
rat
work
sack
down the
does
list.
the same shit to people as it does to rats.
Yeah, let's
And
work
now
down.
we know that.
Yeah.
Bring in the next patient. I have 75 bricks.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw them.
Where do you go from rat sack? Insecticide.
Cock and ball torch.
Yeah.
Insecticide.
Oh, fucking hell. Let's bring it back. Fuck MRI machines, dude. Let's start injecting things in brains.
Let's go back to hoping and
Yeah.
praying.
Oh, how far we have fallen.
Let's get rid of X-rays and be like, I think it's this, so I'm gonna do this. But I'm not really sure.
Oh my
Good luck.
god. How far the mighty have fallen.
Cattle prods.
Fuck it, dude. If their parents or we're slapping labels of retard on them, let's start doing shit again.
I think they need to bring cattle prods back to prisons.
Like, yeah.
Because I think you'd have a lot less people acting up if you're just like,
No, or it'll go the other way.
yeah, they might go ballistic.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think-
Had enough now, idiot.
yeah, do something. Do something then.
Throw some water on him.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Just through the bars. Shut the fuck up. Well, imagine that. Just being like jail warden back in the 50s and shit, where you just could abuse prisoners.
Yeah.
Someone's asleep and just...
Yeah. And like, yeah, being like one of the privileges for them, not for me, it's not a privilege for me as a warden during those times, is white person comes in. White person comes in. White person comes in. Okay, let's make these guys. He can be a part of the library. He can hand out books. He can collect books from the prisoners.
We can rehabilitate this
second
man.
white guy. He can help cook. Maybe he can be a part of woodwork. Black guy comes in. Criminal! Criminal!
Oh, he's mopping the floor.
Yeah.
He's escaping.
Yeah. Make him clean. Get the toilets.
That's kind of the perks of the job.
Yeah.
What a wild time that was.
Yeah, what a... Jesus
We're not
Christ.
talking about now. We're talking about the 50s when that was socially acceptable. It's not anymore. We know that now.
Yeah, we know that. We're not saying...
we knew that the whole time.
We're not saying we're okay with it, but we're just saying we know it's not okay.
Yeah.
Well, now let's continue with the cattle prodding on troubled youths.
Oh yeah, that wasn't even the full story.
No.
That
That's,
was
that's the start.
You could leave
That was
it
the
there.
first sentence.
You could end it there and I'd be like, fucking hell.
I want to see how
Awesome.
deep this goes.
Incredible story. It might just get sad.
There we go. Hopefully. Yeah. So the use of cattle shock prods on developmentally disabled children. Thank you in brackets youth after that. Thanks, mate.
Oh, children
Yeah.
bracket youth.
Yep.
Just in case you were confused with children bracket adult.
Yeah. Yeah. In all the other Quora answers where they have bracket adult, this one's about the children, the youth children.
Not the adult children. Not the Disney adults.
Disabled children living in community group homes under the loose direction of a consulting psychiatrist or psychologist for the purpose of behavior modification. I was offered a position doing the procedure at a behavioral treatment group home in Ontario. Where the fuck's that? Canada.
Ontario,
Oh, it's
Canada.
Canada. A few years back, but refused on moral grounds and filed a complaint with the government regulator.
That's fucking wild that they didn't even bring someone into the job and be like, hey, this is kind of what we do here. They put out an ad and be like, who wants to fucking tase
they
kids?
didn't even slowly brainwash you into being showing the bad behaviors of the kids and how
be
we're trying to treat them nicely and it's not working.
There's only one
Cow
way
prods.
there's only one way to get them in line.
You think the building is only 3 levels, first, second, third. Get him downstairs in the basement.
Basement.
Yeah. Basement for you. Come with me.
No, they put out an ad online.
Just say it straight on Seek.
Yeah. Can you hold a taser?
Yeah.
Love poking shit? We have a job for you.
It's not even like a good rate. It's just like $20 an hour. Cow prodding children.
Fend off disabled
kids. Cow prodding. For the love of the game.
Have you ever wanted to be like the guy in the Doom poster? Where he's fucking fighting off hordes of demons. Wow, we got a job for you. Here's your cattle prod. Here's the keys to sub-level 4. Here comes the rounds.
Go ham. Yeah, it's literally like you get down there and it's like the zombie map 5 on Call of Duty.
They just put on the Doom
It says
soundtrack.
the one pops up. And the waves.
Fetch me their soul.
If you get past round 5, then you get dual cow prods.
What's the?
They give you Darth Maul face
is it
paint.
galvanized? That's okay. What's the box where you upgrade your weapons?
The mystery box.
No,
the pack a punch.
Yeah, pack a punch.
Pack a punch of cow prod. You get like Darth Maul face paint. It's double edged. Turns out you're there for 5 years. Instead of long service leave, they find out that there's another level below the basement. They just give you a lightsaber. This is where we kill them. Kill the mentally retarded children.
Hey, congratulations, you've been here with us a long time. You know, your service has been tremendous. Here's this. What is it? Just don't open it.
Dude, I just want to go to Hawaii.
Yeah, I want it.
With my wife for a couple of weeks.
A pay raise. No. You're gonna love
You're
this.
gonna
Press the button. Hold it out.
This.
Press the button. Holy shit!
He goes to start doing it on this. He's like, no, not on this level.
Sub of 5. You've earned it, buddy. Come on, come with us.
The fuck, you walk like you have like a thing like you'd use to attract bears or something, but instead it's just like a page of scratch and sniffs.
Attract bears.
Yeah, the same thing, but a bait. You open the elevator doors. It's all quiet, a bit like nothing really going on. Maybe a few dead bodies spread around, and you just go scratch, scratch, scratch. You just hear a couple of noises, and all of a sudden, out of the darkness, a bunch of starving, mentally retarded children emerge from the darkness.
Instead of scratch and sniff, it's like a Like a bird mating call, except when you blow into it's the Bluey soundtrack. Mom.
And then he has like a little name badge. It's like, Mr. Rain, we're so hungry. What are we going to do?
I'm sorry, little one. All right, get on to it. We're getting carried away now.
We love talking about killing disabled children.
Somehow there's sub-level 5 and lightsabers now.
The complaint went nowhere because it is an approved activity under Ontario regulations. I do not know.
This is why Canadian people are so well behaved.
Yeah, I do, because they get their bad energy out elsewhere.
They know it's waiting for them
Oh,
in the institutes. Like, oh.
I do not know for certain if the practice is ongoing or has stopped. Yeah, apparently it's allowed by regulations. The cattle prod was red and black with a white sticker that said veterinary use only in red letters on it. Update, June 26, 2021. Aversion therapy using electric shock or other punishments is a component of ABA, Applied Behavioral Analysis. The most common treatment for autism and developmental disorders today.
Holy shit.
While it was banned by the FDA in America last year, aversive shocks are still being used on autistic children in America today under special permission. What the fuck?
What the fuck?
So if you're not the sort of fucking autistic where you can just like, you're really good at maths for some reason, or like you're
passionate about trains.
Those ones where they just like can speak the most like fluently complex sentences, and they're like, you're all right. You might be a chess player one day.
Or the guy that can recreate like fonts on a computer.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, this is Helvetica.
Yeah, exactly. If you're not one of those, if you're one of the ones who's low functioning,
yeah, if you're not on an A list, like you're not on Avenger level autism,
cow prod.
Yeah, cow prod for you.
And who are we to argue?
Honestly, I probably could have benefited from a cow prod.
Yeah,
back in my childhood, I reckon that would have kept me in line.
I'm not able to determine the legal status of aversive shock therapy for autistic children in Canada today and could find no documentation suggesting the practice is being challenged in any significant way. Please comment if you have current information. They're still doing an investigation.
How do you fucking argue against the man holding a cattle prod? What do you say? Hey, you shouldn't do that. Oh, fuck! Fuck, sorry.
Well, here you go. This answers your question from before. It's sad how disgusting so many mental health facilities are. People think that that's a bygone of the 50s, but these places are still filled with male.
Sound it out.
I know the word, but I just can't pronounce it for some reason.
Show us.
Male.
Where am I looking?
Malevolent?
Where am I looking?
I just turned off.
Oh, piece of shit. Where am I fucking looking?
The reply.
I can't read.
Is it just male violent? Psychos?
Oh, malevolent.
Malevolent. Knew it.
Is that going to turn back on that camera?
Oh, we're basically at the end anyway. We're an hour and 5.
Yeah, cool. We'll wrap it up because we might fucking... We don't want to miss out on any groundbreaking clips here.
Going again.
Beautiful.
Yeah, malevolent psychos mad on power, and I'm not referring to the patients. I don't think you had to specify that. What? Yeah, wow. Well, there you go. There's just a lot of replies about it and how bad it is, and can't believe it. They're still doing it.
Why did they just put out an ad on Seek?
Unfortunately, shock therapy is still legal in the UK. 4 years
What about
ago.
here?
Let's find out.
Yeah, let's answer the real questions.
Are you shocking the autismos in Australia?
There's my taxpayer money going to good use.
Is shock therapy
I reckon it would be.
for the mentally ill legal? There's no way in it.
I don't reckon it would be here.
I don't think so.
We're civilized.
We're pretty, yeah. ECT can be performed on an adult regardless of whether that adult is receiving mental health services on a voluntary or compulsory basis if
What?
the adult has given informed consent.
I think ECT is different to shock therapy.
Yeah.
I think ECT would be something else.
No, well, there is like shock therapy, which is like an actual like therapy. I think that helps with like trauma and stuff.
Yeah.
I think that's actually like a good one, not cow prodding.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. Not don't do that, retard.
Surprise, bitch.
Yeah. But anyway.
I digress.
No, don't try and put the fucking square in the triangle.
Oh, he's sleeping.
Not only
Shut up.
Not only does one have 4 sides and one has 3 sides, one is red and one is yellow. Put it in the right fucking hole. No. I'm trying.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, well,
Cow prods.
Yeah.
That'll do us.
Should we find out what a cow prod feels like? I'm sure we can get our hands on one.
It'd be the exact same as when you have had a taser.
No, I don't think it'd be the same.
More extreme.
I think it'd be a lot worse.
It'd be like the Mega.
Do you want to find out?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I hate shocks so much. I was never one of those fucking idiots who TAFE class who go, fucking idiots. I hated that shit so much.
I got PTSD from that.
Yeah.
Like, even like the multimeter, which like won't shock you. I do not touch the prongs.
Yeah.
I fucking don't, because fucking Cody got me one time. He was like, "Hey, can like my like first week with him, like working, and he's like, can you hold these?" And I just went, "Yeah, what for?" He's like, "Just hold them." I just gotta play with the settings. No, don't hold them by that part. The cables are real loose. Grab the ends. Oh fuck! Yeah, no, they work. They're good. Motherfucker.
Yeah, that's fucked. Anywho.
I digress.
Anyhow.
Anyway. Yes.
Yeah. I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me.
Yes. All right, fuck it. I'm going to have dessert now.
Okay.
Get dessert and cry.
Goodbye.